Hello and welcome. This is a lesson on gases in the air. Get ready to learn. Did you know? We exist due to a balance of gases. If gas amounts change, it changes the temperature of the planet. Gases changed over millions of years. They're different today than they used to be. The gases today support life as we know it. Why is it important to know about gases in the air? If the balance of gases is slightly altered, major changes can happen. Knowing about the gases in the atmosphere helps us to understand our planet and how to preserve it. Okay, we have the greenhouse effect, the greenhouse gases. And greenhouse is not a bad thing. It moderates our temperature. Earth is pretty much high of 110 Fahrenheit to minus 30, so 140 degree swing is not a big swing. Some of the other planets. Now, without an atmosphere in space, if you're in the sunlight, you're at plus 250 degrees Fahrenheit. If you're in the shade, you're at minus 250. That's a 500 degree swing. So it's important that we have these gases. Now, we have the water cycle. Without an atmosphere or gases that regulate our temperature, we'd have no more water. It's trapped in the atmosphere where it cycles. You remember the water cycle: precipitation, rain, snow, surface runoff, groundwater, evaporation, and back into the atmosphere again. The ozone layer protects us. In the upper atmosphere, ozone absorbs high-energy ultraviolet radiation coming from the sun. So the sun's rays don't get through. At least not all the ultraviolet gets through because of this ozone layer. And without it, we would have a lot more health issues. So the ozone layer is between the troposphere and the stratosphere. And that protects us. Now, the atmosphere is made of several different layers. The layers are separated by the way the temperature changes. Okay? We have the exosphere, the furthest away. Exo meaning outside, or space. The thermosphere is here. It's 50 to 425 miles. It's where the ISS, or the space station, is. The mesosphere, and you'll notice the layers start getting smaller and smaller as you approach the Earth's surface. It's where meteors burn up. We're starting to get more and more molecules of air. Stratosphere, and then down here where we live, the troposphere. It's the densest part of the atmosphere. Most of the atmosphere is there. Okay, we have the major gases of the atmosphere, and it's a very delicate balance. Most of the atmosphere is made of nitrogen. We have oxygen. So the top two gases make up 99.03%. Let's go back to that. You would think carbon dioxide, with all the news about it, would make up a large percent, but it doesn't. 3/100ths, almost 4/100ths of a percent is carbon dioxide. Now, if it's that small and it changes just a little, that's going to make a major difference. It's a delicate balance. Now, the atmospheres of other planets are totally different than Earth. Mercury has almost no atmosphere. It's so close to the sun that any gas boils off. Venus has sulfuric acid in its atmosphere. And we have Earth, and then Mars has storms that are planet-wide. Jupiter, the big red spot, it's about the size of the Earth. Saturn is all gas and could float in water if you had a big enough bucket. So, if the balance of gases is slightly altered, major changes can happen on Earth. Knowing about gases in the atmosphere helps us to understand our planet, how to better preserve it. Here's your lesson on gases in the air.